The throne room doors groaned open like breaking bones. Beyond them, the crown throne waited, a jagged seat of blackened iron and fused skulls. Lit by torches that burned without smoke or wool, I stepped forward, and the crown sank deeper into my scalp. Thorns of metal pierced bone. Blood trickled warm down my temples, but the pain is distinct, like someone else's scream. The moment my back touched the throne, the world inverted. Memories flooded in reverse. Not mine alone, but every wretched soul the crown had claimed for me. I saw kings who starved their people for feasts of gold, queens who poisoned heirs to cling to power, warlords who burned cities for fear. Their hungers became mine. My stomach twisted with a craving eye, Nineveh, not for food, but for ruin. The whispers grew louder, a chorus, now feed us, feed us, feed us. I tried to stand. My legs wouldn't obey. The crown had rooted me. Iron vines crept from the throne arms, wrapping my wrists, my ankles, my throat. They pulsed in time with my heartbeat, drawing something out. Not blood, but essence. Thin threads of shadow leaked from my skin, spiraling upward into the mirror sea. My reflection stared back. Eyes hollow, skin cracking like dry earth, mouth stretched in a grin I didn't feel. Then the first betrayal came. A figure emerged from the shadows of the throne's space. My sister, Elara, followed me through the ashen wastes, begging me to turn back at every river and ruin. No, she knelt, tears cutting tracks through the ash on her face. Brother, she whispered, the crown is in you. Let me take it off. I'll bear it instead. Her voice cracked with love. Real love. The last pure thing left in me recoiled. The crown laughed inside my skull. A wet, grinding sound. Power surged. I could feel her heartbeat, fragile as a bird's wing. One thought, and I could crush it. End her suffering. And mine! I raised my hand. The iron vines tightened in approval. Elara, I said, voice not my own. Land, and come. You always tried to save me, even when I didn't want saving. She reached for the crown. Her fingers brushed the thorn. I closed my fist. Her scream was brief. Her body crumpled like paper in fire, skin blackening, eyes glazing over as the last spark of her soul fed the crown. The vines drank it greedily, growing thicker, stronger. My reflection in the ceiling smiled wider. The hunger eased for a moment. Then it returned, sharper. The crown wasn't satisfied with one meal. More figures appeared at the edges of the room. Villagers I'd once protected. Friends from the old days. Even the ghosts of the guardians I'd slain. They sneered, silent accusations. The crown whispered promises. Power to remake them, to rule them, to devour them all if they resisted. I laughed, a hollow, echoing thing. The sound wasn't mine. The throne room doors sealed shut with a clang of finality. Outside, I heard distant horns, armies approaching, drawn by the crown's beacon. They thought to blame Vael'Thar. They would find only me. And I would feed. The crown pulsed once more, merging fully now. My flesh hardened to iron. My veins ran black. The last thread of who I was snapped like brittle but there is no key left here. Only the hollow crown, wearing a new body. If you still want know this, the feast has only begun. Come and feed me if the darkness calls to you, too. Or end it if you believe mercy still exists somewhere. Part 3 when this hits the views. If there's anything left to tell.